What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Movie Pod. Well, you already know what my name is, because I'm sure if you aren't a casual Movie Pod viewer, you aren't watching this episode. I'm sure it's only the casual viewers watching this, because who the hell is watching a predictions for Creed 3? No one has seen that movie. Well, yeah, that's
Not
what
me.
we're doing. Not Joseph, not me. That's why we're doing a prediction, because we're not seeing it. No, but today's episodes will be our final thoughts before Creed 3 tomorrow. We're seeing it tomorrow, and we have our final thoughts. I've said a lot about it. Joseph's he's a casual Rocky Creed fan, not as big as me. I'm a freaking diehard Rocky fan. I love Rocky. It is my favorite franchise ever, in front of Star Wars and Fast and Furious. I think. Star Wars, there's just so much more of Star Wars, so there's more reasons to love Star Wars, but there's so much less of Rocky, so that's just that's more reasons to like Rocky, because there's not as much, it's this simple story, good story, nothing dragged out, except maybe the last two Rocky movies. Rocky 6 was good, but yeah, final thoughts before Creed 3 tomorrow, before we see it tomorrow.
Could you say you have a rocky relationship with it?
I have. I could say I have a rocky relationship with Creed. I cannot say I have a rocky relationship with Rocky. But I see what you did there, buddy. You should. I see what you did there. Yeah. But I have a lot to say before Creed 3 tomorrow. I've said a lot already, so I will be rephrasing stuff I said. But there are a few things I want to get out before it tomorrow. The Rotten Tomatoes is out.
Let me guess.
You have a guess.
It's going to be above 85. 88.
91%. Currently?
Was an awful guess. Oh.
At 91%.
Alrighty, okay.
That means nothing to me, because this movie could be really fantastic, but it won't change my opinion. Going into this movie, I'm going to have the same opinion coming out. I think this movie is going to be great. I think it's going to be a really good structured movie. Michael B. Jordan's first ever movie that he's directing himself. I think he's going to do a fantastic job. It got announced today that he's getting his star on the Hall of Fame on March 1, which is actually tomorrow at the time of recording this episode. He's getting his... So, when this episode's out, he's already got his Hall of Fame star. Congrats to him. Congrats to Michael B. Jordan. He's so young, and he's already done so much. He is a great filmmaker and a great actor, and he's got a long career ahead of him, especially with directing movies. I think Creed 3 will be directed very well. I think it will be written okay. The story could be dull. We'll see. But, Jonathan Majors, Michael B. Jordan, they're big actors, and I think it'll be a good movie. Overall, I think it will be a good movie, but it's not a Rocky movie to me. There's no Rocky Balboa in it, which it pisses me off that this movie...
we know that for 100% fact. Rocky Balboa is not in this movie. We do know that.
Sylvester Stallone, nothing to do with the movie. He was a producer, but he literally did nothing for it. He wanted to stay away from Erwin Winkler. Sylvester Stallone said
should have gone all Rocky 3 on him.
Yes. Sylvester Stallone said he would do Creed 4 with Michael B. Jordan if the other fellow, meaning Erwin Winkler, wasn't involved. But Creed 3's 7 years after Creed 2. If Rocky's dead, I might leave the cinema. I might leave you, Joseph.
Yeah, it'll be a solo review.
I might have to take a walk. I'll be pissed off. I hope they mention him.
But if you said that if he's in... you did just say, though, if... Sylvester Stallone said that if the other fellow isn't
involved
around, he will do the fourth one.
Yeah.
Creed 4.
That won't happen, though. That's Sylvester Stallone hoping it would happen, but it won't. Erwin Winkler owns the Rocky franchise. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'll mute that. It's
Yep.
bullshit. I don't care. I'll just mute it. It's bullshit. It is. Sylvester Stallone created Rocky from nothing. From nothing. He was
Yep.
homeless on the side of the road with his dog, Bunkus.
Yeah. No, I get you.
Creed 2, and I loved Creed 2. I did. I know a lot of people don't like Creed 2. Creed 1, I like Creed 2 better than Creed 1. Very controversial, but I love the ending
I'm the
to
other way
Creed
around.
2. Creed 2, the ending. Oh, that's how the Rocky franchise should have ended. It could have ended after 4. Rocky should have ended after 4. You know, they made 5, which was total dog crap. Don't know what was going through Sylvester Stallone's mind, but something was. And then they made Rocky Balboa, Rocky 6 in 2006, I believe. And that movie was good. I enjoyed that movie. They could have ended it after that. And then 9 years later, Creed 1 comes out in 2015. I was 8. Same
I'm not
year
gonna
as
lie.
same
I
year
don't
as Phantom
remember a lot of
Menace.
them.
Same
Oh,
year as Phantom Menace. Creed 1, it was basically, it was good. It was fine. Creed 2, then 2018. Marvelous. I enjoyed it. You know, we got Ivan Drago back. It was a lot more dark, and I enjoyed that. Apparently, Creed 3 is very dark. Um, but Creed 2 ended great. I understand the Creed movies aren't Rocky Balboa's story, and that is what gets me. That's what is like. That's why I don't like it. I understand it's not
yeah.
meant to be Rocky's story anymore, but I can't watch something in the Rocky universe that isn't centered around Rocky. Rocky is that franchise where it's not. It hasn't been dragged out. It hasn't been made for money until late, and it's pure passion. You know, just like Star
Yeah.
Wars 1 to 6. But Rocky's so different to everything else. It's the most unique thing. And yeah, it's set in our. It's not so fictional compared to a lot of other movies. You know, it's not sci-fi. It's not fantasy. It's drama. It's drama. Okay, you can say what you
Yeah.
want. The genre of Rocky is drama. It's not a sports movie. Rocky is not a sports movie. Um, it's drama
It definitely
and
has sports elements,
it
but
has
yeah.
sports elements. Yeah, it's not a sport movie. The genre is not sport. Um, action drama. Drama is its main one. You know,
Yeah, definitely.
it conveys a great story from Rocky 1 all the way to Creed 2. You know, overall, the franchise has been great. You know, Creed 1 and 2, they were made. It's okay. I'm fine with them being made. You know, they were okay. Creed 2 ended great. It's the fact that Creed 3 is happening without without Sylvester Stallone. And it's the fact that I'm watching an Erwin Winkler production. I know every single Rocky movie has been produced by Erwin Winkler, all the way from Rocky 1. You know, he was a great
Yeah.
guy. You know, Sylvester Stallone wouldn't be where he is without Erwin Winkler. But he, he's smart. He is smart. He's one of those smart old dudes that only care about themselves and money, money. He's 94.
Money,
Does
money,
he
money, money, money.
really want money? He's
Sorry?
94. Does he have? He's 94.
Okay.
94? 92?
I know you said that they won't do it without him. But
Ah,
seriously.
he might be
He's
dead.
okay.
He's 91. He's 91.
He still doesn't have that long in him.
May 19. No, he's 92. He's 92.
Yeah. He might be gone by the time that they do the next movie. So maybe Rocky might come back.
Oh, bro, that hurts. I'm looking at images and, you know, there's photos of them together. Now they hate each other. It's crazy how that can happen. For decades, they were. Wow. When Sylvester Stallone got his, star. No, when Erwin Winkler got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, Rocky was there. So, Sylvester Stallone was there. Erwin Winkler has a star on the Hall of Fame. Holy crap! I did not know that. I know Sylvester
Is
Stallone
he
does.
even? I thought only actors could.
No, I
It
like
can be anybody.
celebrities. You know, filmmakers, big anyone really that's done something remarkable.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
But wow. I did want to ask you this a little bit earlier. who do you think has a bigger year currently? Like, so Jonathan Majors with Quantumania and now this, or Pedro Pascal?
Ooh.
And also,
Pedro
do you
Pascal.
think Jonathan Majors is going to carry this movie? Because obviously we know he carries Ant-Man the most.
I'll answer your first question. I'm going to say Pedro Pascal. Reasons being, Pedro Pascal's in 2 shows, maybe 3, Ahsoka show, maybe 4, Skeleton Crew. Jonathan Majors was in Ant-Man. The movie was not that long. It was 2 hours. Creed 2 is only 2 hours, but was he yeah, he carried Ant-Man, but he wasn't utilized well in Ant-Man at all.
I agree.
He could have been way better. Now, I think
just because the movie is only good realistically because of him.
Yeah, correct. But Creed 3, I think I couldn't tell. It's going to be Michael B. Jordan. I think he will come in the second act of the movie, and then it all starts. I think the first quarter of this movie, of Creed 3, be very slow. It'll be Adonis with his daughter, unless it starts with a bang. But Adonis with his daughter's 7, just living life. And then obviously Damien gets out of jail. What's his name? Jonathan Majors' character. Damien gets out of prison, and obviously now he went to juvie. Started his prison life with Adonis, and obviously meet back up, and the big bad stuff happens, and they end up fighting. Surprise, surprise! I think Pedro Pascal. I do. I just feel like he's doing a lot more, all at once. Yeah, movies are bigger than TV shows. Last of Us is 9 episodes. They're about roughly, on average, an hour each. That's 9 hours. That's two. That's like 2 movies. That's how many? That's like 3 movies. 3 3-hour movies. And then he's got Mando. 8 episodes. Let's say roughly they're 40-minute episodes.
Hopefully.
I don't know how to do maths. Yeah. And then there's Ahsoka. Yeah. And then there's going to be Ahsoka. I think he'll have a very small role in Ahsoka. Ahsoka season 2, maybe. And then the Skeleton Crew again, I think. Probably not at all. I'm saying Pedro. I'm saying Pedro. I think Pedro.
That's fair. But Jonathan Majors is having a good year. Like, again, he's more so the reason that Ant-Man was at least bearable. If it wasn't him, if it was somebody else, that movie would not have been as good.
I agree. By the way, did you know Erwin Winkler was producer for Goodfellas?
Was he?
Yeah.
Huh.
And The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, why are you ruining? Stop it! You're ruining these movies for me.
Don't get me wrong, the guy. He's like the male version of Kathleen Kennedy, quite literally. Done good stuff, but of late, something's happened.
Yeah.
I can't look at his face. Makes me angry. I just love Sylvester Stallone too much.
Yeah.
I'm not. My opinion of Creed 3 won't change. I'm gonna go in it with the same opinion I have now, and it will stay when I walk out. Because I'm watching I need to accept that it's not a Rocky movie, but I'm frustrated that the Rocky universe is continuing without Rocky and never should be.
Yeah.
Creed 3 better be the last movie. If Michael B. Jordan makes Creed 4, Sylvester Stallone's not involved, I don't want to hate Michael B. Jordan. I don't hate him for doing Creed 3. I wish him well and good luck with, directing. I think he'll be very good. I do. He's talented.
Yeah.
But if he sides with Erwin Winkler, I don't really have a choice. I'm sorry. I know people are gonna think I'm dumb, but Sylvester Stallone. To me, Sylvester Stallone is like I don't know. Sylvester Stallone is just the biggest inspiration to me, and seeing him get put down because of all this. Bro was homeless, writing the script of Rocky, made millions, turned his life around, got out of drugs, got out of whatever he was doing, out of crime, because his youth was full of crime. I listened to a podcast he went on. His youth was full of crime. He ran away. He escaped the military school. All this stuff happened in his youth.
Yeah.
And it's that story, he one day picked up pen and paper and wrote. It cleared his mind. He couldn't find anybody, any studio to take on the Rocky script. People wanted to buy the Rocky script off him for a few $1,000,000, but he didn't want to sell it. That few $1,000,000 would change his life. He was homeless. It would have been very tempting, but he didn't want to sell his script. He wanted to make it himself, and so he did. And look at him now, and that's wow. And there's just I need to accept that it's not Rocky's story anymore, but it frustrates me that this isn't how the Rocky franchise was meant to turn out. Sylvester Stallone was cheated out of Rocky. The fact that he owns no rights to it makes me so upset. So upset.
Yeah. So he owns nothing of it anymore.
He owns nothing. I don't think. Not much, at least. No, he don't. I don't think he has a say in anything anymore. No, he wouldn't. Not a big enough say.
Yeah.
He doesn't own. He wouldn't. Maybe he owns like. I know he doesn't.
Portion.
He doesn't own enough to have a say in what movies are being made.
Yeah.
If the Drago spin-off gets made, I won't watch it. I won't watch Creed 4. I reckon this will be the last one I watch, Creed 3. And I think it will be a good movie. I think it will do well critically, audience score. I think it will do good. I think it will do good at the box office because it's Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors. On Twitter, people are going crazy. Killmonger versus Kang. People are going crazy about that.
Yeah, I suppose.
So I think it's going to do good because of that. If this is the best Rocky franchise movie at the box office, I'll be hella mad. Hella mad. Because this is the movie most people are seeing in theaters.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be hella mad. You'll never shut me up. Never shut me up. Never. The podcast will turn into a freaking just war on Creed 3. This movie, how much do you reckon this movie will make?
Upwards of 750.
That means it's already going to be the highest grossing Rocky franchise movie.
Well, again, like we can say that, but as we did for Star Wars, like we learned, we did the conversion rate, and A New Hope would have made like $2.3 billion, I think.
Yeah.
We came to.
Yeah, something like that. $2 billion. Yeah. Let's do that. Rocky.
So you got to consider the conversion rates.
Rocky 1, Rocky 2, Rocky 3, Rocky 4, Rocky 5, Rocky 2, Creed 2. Okay. Let's put it in order. So, Creed 2, Creed 3, Creed 4, Creed 5, Rocky 6, Creed 1, Creed 2. Rocky 1, 1976, before Star Wars. $117 million.
Okay.
1975 to 2020.
It'll be upwards of $1.5 billion. I can guarantee you.
Conversion rate. Okay. Calculate. That's 652,000 today.
That's not right.
Yes, it is. Let's do Star
Thousands.
Wars. 652,000. 652 million.
Okay. You said
100.
thousand. I was like, ha.
My bad. 117 million in 1975. Now it's 652 million.
Okay, so it'd still be high, but that's one,
Yeah.
right? What
Rocky
about the rest?
2. Oh my god. Rocky 2, 85 million.
Oh, so worse.
Oof. Which is 473 million today. Rocky 3,
Okay.
Rocky 3, 125 mil.
Okay, that's good.
is 695 today.
Yep.
Rocky 4, 300 million today is 1.6 billion.
There you go.
Rocky 5, 119 million is 666 million today. Rocky 6, 155. Rocky 4 did incredible. Wow.
Yeah.
Rocky 6, 867 million today.
So there you go. So 2 out of the 6 Rocky movies. What about Creed's? How much did Creed's made?
Creed made 173 mil. Creed 1. Creed 2
Yeah.
made 214 mil.
There you go. So even 700 mil isn't as good as Rocky 4 and Rocky 6, right?
Yeah.
Did I miss any?
Yeah, Rocky 4, Rocky 6.
So, like, yeah, this is what we discussed before, like, a while ago. Just because newer has better numbers doesn't mean it's overall a better movie. Like,
inflation, everything.
Exactly.
Movie ticket prices. How many movie theaters there are. How many there are in cities.
Yeah, the accessibility.
All of it changes.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Publicity, like showing the
Creed
movie.
3 won't make the most.
No, it won't make over a bill. I don't. It'll be between the 500 and the 750 range. That's my best guess. I think it'll do well. I think it'll do better, but I don't know. Just.
You know,
I do get why you would be angry. I do get why you'd be mad. But as you said, you got to look at it from a different point of view. It's no longer Rocky's story. It's a story derived from Rocky's. Yeah. That makes sense. Like, it's a spin-off. That's how I see it. I don't see it as an extension to the movies. I see it as a spin-off.
That's how I need to take it.
It's Captain America to your Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
And so, as happy as I am for Michael B. Jordan to do this,
me too.
And I hope he does well. I have a feeling he will do well. There are just some actors who just know what they're doing. Like, they just are good at directing.
Yeah.
And he seems to be somebody who's very mature. And I think he'd do good at it, but
yeah.
I'm worried that he is going to get hate. Like, I understand if you don't like the movie, you're not going to like the movie. But I'm worried that he's going to get hate for it. Because you know what the rest of the internet's like.
Yeah.
But
there's this 5-minute video. I haven't watched it, but I want to watch it. And I think we'll show it on here. Sylvester Stallone says he won't be in Creed 3, and he goes into a little bit depth. So I'll share my screen. We'll watch this 5-minute thing. We'll wrap stuff up. We'll give our final thoughts, but let's just see what Sylvester Stallone has to say. Okay, so let's watch this quick video. Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone won't be in the ring, in the corner of the ring. He won't be anywhere in Creed 3. It's finally been confirmed that he won't be in the movie.
Graham, I feel like you're kind of devastated over this. So the speculation started that Sly wouldn't be back for the 3rd round when he said this in May 2020 as he answered a fan question on an Instagram Live.
Have we seen the last of Rocky? Well, I believe in the film Creed, that's possible, yes, but I never say no to Rocky because I have a couple of ideas, but I'm not so sure because they don't really involve the ring as much as they should, and I'm not so confident that'll be exciting enough for the audience, but who knows?
Who knows? Now,
okay, that's basically all he says.
Rocky
is the beginning of Rocky. This is the beginning of Rocky 4. We're just working on punches and sound because it's never complete. I said this before. You can
He's
go
like George Lucas. He goes back and edits his old movies.
back and see a movie that you've done 50 years ago. And you, God, I'd love to re-edit that. And every director feels that same way. So it's not about making a movie. It's about remaking. Unfortunately, you run out of time. You run out of money. They basically throw you out of the room. So, therefore, you don't get a chance. But on this one, we finally got a chance. So I'm feeling great about this.
Okay, so the way I think, I think he does have some rights. I know this was 2 years ago. He still has some rights to Rocky, but the whole debate around the rights to Rocky really started a year and a half ago. I think, like now, 2023, he's lost the most amount of rights to Rocky than he ever has.
Yeah.
You know, which is a shame. Because he created it, you know. I've already said it, but alright, let's watch this video. Michael B. Jordan on why Sylvester Stallone won't be in it. It's only 50 seconds. I haven't heard much about Michael B. Jordan speaking about Sly for Rocky 3. You know, I've seen an interview where he said, you know, he'd respect Sylvester and he would. But okay, let's just hold up.
Yes.
I believe that's true in the ring, and I think that's true in life.
Michael B. Jordan on why.
Yeah, I mean, I think, Sly, let it be known, that he wasn't coming back for this one. But I think, in his essence and his spirits, it's always going to be a little bit of Rocky within Adonis. And this is a Creed franchise, and we really want to build this story and this world around him moving forward. So, I think, it's always respect and always, a shit ton of love for what he's built. But we really want to push and navigate Adonis forward and the family that he created. So hopefully you guys will love what I'm thinking, what we're cooking up. I think it's going to be special. I think it's going to be something special.
I hope he isn't speaking out of his ass there. I hope what he's saying is legit. And they're going to respect Rocky. I hope. I do. That's just one thing. I don't want to be pissed off at the movie. I hope I enjoy it as a movie. I know I'm not going to enjoy it as a Rocky movie, but I need to accept that it's not Rocky anymore. Until Sylvester Stallone's back and has more of a say and is back in the ring. Not in the ring like as Rocky in the ring, but Sylvester Stallone hopping back in the ring to make another Rocky project. Because he, I think I talked about this earlier on one of the episodes. He uploaded the script to YouTube. Not to YouTube, to Instagram. Photos of the script for a potential Rocky 7. He deleted the post. But he uploaded a script for Rocky 7. I didn't get to see it, unfortunately. But I read some articles. And it sounded cool. It will never get done. He says he hopes he can show it through some kind of vision one day. But when Erwin Winkler, it's terrible saying this, but Erwin Winkler is not going to live forever. It's terrible to say any human being going to die. Well, we all are, but I hate Erwin Winkler. I don't wish death upon anybody. If I've said it in the past, it's out of anger, right? I'm trying to be mature and sensible right now. It's out of anger. It's always out of anger. Yeah. But, he's going to die one day. And he's 91. Let's face the facts. It's going to be interesting where the rights to it all goes. I know a big controversy is going to come up against whether they go to Sylvester, whether they go to his kids, Charles and David, which they probably will. And that will be even worse. We'll see. I hope Sylvester, he's getting old too. I hope he dies a happy man. I hope he will. But I hope he dies happy with how his franchise ended. I hope it ends by the time he unfortunately passes. He could still have 20 years left. He's only 73. He could have 20 years left. He could have 30 years left. He's a freaking fit guy. He's fit and healthy.
Oh yeah, have you seen that guy go to the gym?
Bro, but that's the thing. Bodybuilders do seem to, they have so much pressure on their heart.
Bodybuilders, yeah, but I wouldn't call him a bodybuilder.
He's not a bodybuilder.
The life expectancy of gym goers usually is higher. I understand the bodybuilders thing, but
he's not a bodybuilder. He's not a but bro, he's still got an 8-pack. 70, bro.
He's fitter than me. which isn't hard to do. But
Yeah. But hey, he's Sylvester Stallone. He's a god, and I hope everything gets sorted for him. And Michael B. Jordan, man, I hope you respect Sylvester Stallone. I hope you two have a good relationship and can do something together in the future.
I think they do. I've never heard of them having any kind of.
They don't. And that will determine Michael B. Jordan. It will determine him if Erwin Winkler gets into his head about Sylvester, then the drama starts rolling between them. But if Michael B. Jordan's sensible, I think it will be okay. And I think he will be, just as long as he needs to stay out of it between Erwin Winkler and Sylvester Stallone. Let them have their little play fights. Hey, Rocky.
Yeah, this is what I mean.
Rocky 7
he
can
seems
be
like a
Erwin
sensible guy.
Winkler versus Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, in the
Boxing
ring.
match of the ages.
Literally, of the decade. Better
That's
than
what they
Jake
have
Paul
left.
versus Tommy Fury.
Oh, what a fight!
It was so bad. They were hugging the whole time, buddy.
Yeah, but I understand.
Up Tommy though.
But,
Up Tommy. W.
up Tommy. Yeah, happy with the result. But
Yeah. W.
I know people say that like I understand clinching is part of the game, but you
Not
can
that
tell
much.
like the difference when you look at a big fight. When you look at an important fight,
Jake.
they don't.
Yeah.
Jake was caught out. He was not having a good time.
Jake Paul after round 2, he knew he was over, and then he didn't know what else to do, so he just went into the clinches. He didn't know what to do. He was lost in his own mind.
It turns into desperation.
He was
after a
too.
while.
I think he was thinking about, I'm going to look like a fool. He wasn't focused. Jake wasn't focused.
Like Tommy
But
Fury, he's 21. He's been boxing his entire life. If you watch back the highlights, he whenever Jake hit him, he was like, "What was that?"
Yeah.
He actually like spoke to him. He's like, "What was that? That was nothing."
Yeah. Quite literally.
Great. But it kind of shows. I do think Jake is like, I would say he's probably the best YouTuber. He's not really a YouTuber anymore, but
best is like he came off YouTube to be a boxer.
creator.
He's definitely the best YouTuber turned boxer out of the few that have tried. You know, every YouTuber.
We also haven't seen JJ in a proper fight. KSI in a proper fight yet.
Jake Paul would be KSI.
I think so, but I could see how KSI would. He's less technical, but he's grubbier. Like he gets in it more. Whereas Jake, like if Jake's not dictating. Yeah, but if Jake's not dictating the fight, then he struggles. Like what we saw with Tommy, he didn't dictate the fight.
If KSI and Jake fight, do you reckon Jake will go up heavier weight, or do you reckon KSI would drop down lower weight?
Jake can go up. JJ's at his leanest right now.
JJ would lose if he went down. JJ would lose if he went down. JJ would win if Jake went up. You can't have that fight. You can't. It's stupid.
Not fairly, no.
You can't have that fight.
As you just said.
Different weight classes.
Jake did gas in this match too. That's also the reason why he clenched so much. He gassed. He was gone. He was struggling.
Like Floyd Mayweather versus Logan Paul was. I know it was an exhibition fight. Was an actual fight. That was stupid. It's a heavyweight or a cruiserweight versus a welterweight. That's just stupid. Out of your mind.
Because Logan gassed in like the 4th round and didn't know what to do.
Okay, obviously Mayweather is better than Logan, but
I bloody hope so.
Okay, it's skill over power, but Mayweather would never knock out Logan. Logan could take one hit to Mayweather. Mayweather is Mayweather. He's not getting knocked out by Logan Paul. He just ducks. Yeah. He will duck. Mayweather's nice and small. He can move around the ring. See,
he's probably also known as one of the most defensively sound boxers in the game.
One of the quickest boxers ever.
Yeah, that comes into his size as well.
Yeah, like, see, a heavyweight...
Have you seen his jab? Holy crap, that whips. It actually whips.
Okay, I don't like Mayweather. I don't like him.
No,
He's a good boxer.
Yeah.
One of the best in history.
He's a dumbass.
I don't like him. I don't like him, but he's a good boxer. One of the best in history.
Yeah.
Can't say anything else. But heavyweights have power.
Yeah.
That's about it. Heavyweights is one of the
Yeah,
worst weights to be in boxing. Yeah, you're versing other heavyweights. Heavyweight fights I find very boring, except if it's a Rocky
'Cause-
movie.
they go for a few rounds with just a jab. They throw a big hit. They miss a big hit.
Yeah. And then you have lightweight, featherweight. That's just two sticks going at it.
Yeah, but at least they're actually hitting each other.
yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
heavyweights is like sitting behind the jab, and then it's just waiting for like one guy to be more accurate than the other.
Heavyweights clinch a lot. The best.
Yeah, because they're massive.
I know, but the best middle or welter. Leaning more towards welter.
Yeah, no,
Welter's more exciting for me just because I know boxers that have been in welter. Super welter is stupid. I know Jeff Horn moved up to super welter and light middleweight. And this is stupid. Just stay in welter or go up to middle. No in between it. It's annoying. Yeah, but anyway, welter's like a very good weight. It's got the most
I did
competition.
not know that super welterweight or something.
Yeah, super welter and light middle. Welterweight has the most competition. Welterweight in current boxing is the hardest.
Yeah.
It has the best people in it. And same with super welter. Really, from welterweight to middleweight is the place you want to be being a boxer. And then there's heavyweight. Heavyweight has its time. It has its generations. But right now it's kind of dry. Not very good. Many good heavyweights. But hey.
Obviously, the most famous fight recently with Tyson Fury and what's his name? Tyson just won his 2 years ago. He just won his. It was a trilogy fight.
I don't know. I don't know. I couldn't. Couldn't tell you. 2 years ago. 2 years ago.
He's had like a trilogy of fights. He won the first one, lost the second one, won the third one. I'm trying to think. He's I'm pretty sure it starts with a D. His name. He's a good boxer.
I'll find it.
If I looked at it, yeah, you'll find it.
What's his first name start with?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it starts with a D. Just look up Tyson Fury.
Wilder.
Deontay Wilder.
Yeah. 2021. Was that fight?
Yeah, those were that's probably one of the biggest heavyweight boxing matches of late.
Yeah. Yeah, heavyweight.
Everything else. Yeah, that's what I mean. Outside of those matches, you don't get a lot of big heavyweight matches.
I love welterweight fights. Most entertaining for me because they usually go 12 rounds or it's an epic knockout. There's no other way.
Yeah. Also, heavyweights don't throw the combos together like the welterweights do. Did you see Tommy's?
Yeah.
I know they're a little bit bigger, but wait, were they fighting in welterweight or middleweight?
They're cruiser, I believe.
Jesus, they look big for cruisers.
Cruiserweight's the one under heavy.
Oh, okay.
Or the one under light heavyweight.
Yes.
Weight class. I believe it's cruiserweight. Yeah. So which is cruiserweight is around 180 pounds.
About
which is I don't know
80 to 90 kgs between there. I don't know my pounds to ratio.
83 kg. Yeah, you're correct.
Yeah, something like that. So
cruiser.
That's my weight. That's my boxing weight.
What am I?
Tommy Fury, here I come.
Super lightweight weight.
It'd be below 50.
Super welterweight. That's super welterweight. What's super lightweight? Boxing weight divisions. I should know this. Light flyweight is 49 kg. I didn't even make it.
Jeez.
Lightweight's 51 kg.
Oh, you can cut down.
Welterweight Welterweight's the best, 67 kg. Super
Yeah,
welterweight, which is 70 kg.
too big for that.
That's a good one. If I wanted to be a boxer, I'd go. I can't get up there. I can't make 70 kilos.
Oh no, you'd actually you'd make one round and then pass out.
Not at my age, anyway. As you get older, you're gonna gain more weight. There's no way I'm gonna be an adult and be the weight I am right now. That wouldn't be normal. There's no way. But hey, I don't think we got sidetracked then. Creed is boxing.
No, we're still
We stayed on
talking
the
about
topic
boxing.
of boxing. We're just going back to All Things Podcast, talk about all things. We're still talking about movie with this kinda, we're talking about boxing, which is related to Creed 3, which is a movie. And we're the movie pod, so it falls under our category. We're right. But hey,
Exactly.
Creed 3.
Michael B. Jordan did back Fury. They in an interview they asked him, Jake Paul or Tommy Fury, and he's
Yeah,
like, "I got to go Fury."
He would. Drake bet.
I don't actually think he knew.
Drake
so
bet
I'm
like
pretty sure he just heard
300.
Fury.
Jake
Yeah.
bet 300k on Jake. The Drake curse
The Drake curse.
happens once again.
Actually, Arsenal, my football club, beat the Drake curse at one point. So early in the season, happy about that. Yes.
You know Cristiano Ronaldo was at the fight?
Yeah, he was
Yeah, he was there with
boxing his son in
His
mid
son
rounds.
was there. And he was with Tyson. Not Tyson, he was with Mike Tyson.
Right, I think Mike Tyson is my favorite boxer of all time.
I like Mike
I know
Tyson.
he's not the
a
best.
funny guy.
Oh, he is.
He's
You know
over.
he did magic
I hate.
mushrooms with Logan Paul.
I hate saying it. He's an overrated boxer. He's overrated. I don't like saying it, but he's
Ooh.
overrated. He's overrated, dude. He's overrated.
Okay, this is.
He's overrated. I'm sorry.
I don't think so.
The best boxer that's currently alive. Yeah, probably Mayweather, but Manny Pacquiao. I love Manny Pacquiao. Proper
Who
boxer.
is the best boxer of all time? There's a correct answer to this.
Ali.
Yeah.
It has. It is. It is. I'm sorry. It's not Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's overrated.
No. I don't think. Okay.
Mike Tyson's
agree
not
that
top 3.
Ali. Whoa, coming in with a lot of hate.
I'm not hating on him, but he's not top 3. I'm sorry. He's overrated. Manny Pacquiao makes top 3 of all time.
This is unexpected from you.
Muhammad Ali's in first.
Obviously, there's no debate in that.
Mike Tyson could make top 8.
No, but the way that Tyson
6.
he was.
I like him, but I don't. He's just like, okay, the only real boxer alive now. Great, that's like phenomenal. That's in the top 10, top 5. Manny Pacquiao. The rest are douchebags now, or do drugs and just aren't what they should be. I'm sorry.
I get it, but I just prefer Mike. Do you remember when he first got out of prison and he came in and he was absolutely shredded?
Yeah.
And I forgot who he was coming up against, but he was the guy was swaying, and Mike just wouldn't break eye contact, and he just stared him down the entire time that ref was talking to him. I was just.
Mike Tyson's one of the cockiest boxers I know.
Mayweather's so much more cocky.
Yeah, I agree.
But you also have to be cocky as a boxer. You have to be, in any competition. You have to
Ray
be cocky.
Robinson's better than Mike Tyson.
Sugar
Ray Robinson is better than
I think
Mike
Sugar
Tyson.
Ray is better than Floyd.
Floyd?
No, okay. Sugar Ray. So yes, Floyd went like 50-0, right? Sugar Ray went like 70-2.
He's better than Mayweather.
Like just because, yeah, I get Floyd went 50-0, but how many of those were stinkers? Just because we know how much he used to spend his money and go broke.
Yeah.
He still does. That's why he fought Logan Paul.
But no, he has unlimited money coming in, I go. Sorry.
Not when he spends it all.
He's a dumbass.
But I do think Sugar is better than Floyd. Because, yeah, if you look up Sugar Ray's record, I'm doing it now.
I'm saying Manny Pacquiao is the best boxer alive right now. I know he's freaking old. He's 44.
Okay.
Terrence
Sugar Ray's record was 128 to 1 to 2. So is that one? That's one loss and 2 draws, or is it 2 draws and 1 loss? Oh, wait,
That's good. Right.
I don't know that.
Floyd Mayweather.
I'm pretty sure the draws is 2.
Floyd Mayweather is good. He's quick, I must say. Like, he's quick as
Yeah.
hell. But
128 to 1 to 2, and people are saying that Floyd is. You know how people say Floyd is the best in the world?
yeah,
Floyd is not the best in the world.
maybe.
Sorry, it's just not true.
Maybe right. Nah,
Not in the top 5.
nah. Nor is Mike Tyson, buddy. You know, one you need to look out for within the next. Okay, this guy will go down as a boxing legend, and he could be one of the greatest. He's currently welterweight. He holds the WBO welterweight. Took it off Jeff Horn in Las Vegas in 2018. 18? Yeah, 18. That fight was freaking horrendous. I was going crazy. Terrence Crawford. He's currently 39-0, and just watch out for him. He'll be massive. He currently holds WBO welterweight, which is what Jeff Horn held until we took it off him. I don't like him, but he's good. The next best Aussie boxer, Tim Tszyu, Costa Tszyu's son. Tim Tszyu, he has a world title contender shot on March 17th. So whoever wins that fight goes for the WBO super welterweight title.
Yep.
And Tim Tszyu's the guy Jeff Horn lost to last. Jeff Horn's last ever fight.
Again, I'm not sure if you've seen him or not, but KSI's old coach, still young, Vidal Riley. He's better than anybody who's ever fought in any YouTuber. Like, he is going to be something else. He's like 23, 24, I think. Look up his highlights. He would flog Vidal Riley.
Who's he? KSI's coach.
He was KSI's coach, but then he stopped because he wanted to focus on his own boxing.
He's 25.
Look at his highlights. This kid would flog Tommy Fury. Like, genuinely, like, 3rd round knockout Tommy Fury.
Yeah. Yeah. He was Anderson Gibbs' coach too. Oh my god. Jake Paul versus Anderson Gibbs. Remember that? That was stupid. I kind of forgot. Sorry guys. If you are still listening, that's why we should just create a ramble podcast. We do it well. We did go off track with Creed, but we're staying on the boxing topic. It all comes back to Creed. Creed 3 will probably be a good movie. It will probably do well, and I already know my opinion. I haven't seen the movie, but it's hard to explain. I'm a massive Rocky diehard fan. I think the movie will be great, but this not my cup of tea for Rocky. But hey, there's nothing more I can say. We've been recording. Oh my god, it's 10:15 right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know. Joseph, any last words for Creed 3? Are you hyped for Creed 3? Like,
I'm not. Like, I'm excited to see it, but I've never been entranced with the Creed specifically. Like, the Rockies have their, like, what's the word? They have their something special to it. They have their, like, their thing. Yes, exactly. That's better. Their charm. Whereas Creed, it's lacked it. I think because it's in the shadow. I think because it's trying to be something that it's not. I hope Michael B. Jordan I get that you don't want it to step away from Rocky, but I think it's
It
better
will. It
the
will.
further away it gets,
Well, I
because
don't.
then it's
I
individual.
disagree. I disagree. I think if it steps away from Rocky, then it ends. Then they stop. It's about Rocky. That the Rocky franchise is all about Rocky. It's about nobody else except Rocky Balboa. I don't care about Rocky
But
Balboa.
that's why it's.
It's not
But
like the Star Wars universe where it can
that's why
focus
it's
on many
called
different
Creed.
characters. Yeah, exactly, and that's what I can't get through because it's still part of the. I need to accept that it's not Rocky anymore, but then it makes me think. Well, then Creed should have never got done in the first place if it wants to step away from Rocky because the franchise should never be not exploited, but like it should never be taken away from Rocky. You know, Creed 1 and 2 heavily involved Rocky. And so it's stepping away from Rocky. I don't like because it's the Rocky Balboa universe. It's not the MCU where it has lots of different things. Like I don't know how to explain it. I hope I'm explaining it well, but I'm just saying gibberish at this point, eh?
I get you.
Anyway, we got to get out of here. We'll have our Creed 3 review up, and yeah, we'll see. You know, I was hyped for it, but it's definitely going down. It'll be a good movie, but anyway, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And yeah, we'll let you know. We'll obviously let you guys know what we think, and you know, let us know if you're gonna go see it. Are you hyped for it? Do you like the Rocky movies? Are you a fan of Rocky? Do you even know what the Rocky freaking franchise is? Because it seems like I'm the only one that freaking watches that out of like all my friends and people I know. So
Okay. To end it, I do have a very important question for you.
yeah,
So, because I think this might stump you, but then again, I'm not sure. I just felt like asking you this. What do you prefer more? So, obviously, Sylvester Stallone is in two main franchises, them being Rocky, and then it also being Rambo.
Rambo and Expendables.
But we'll go with Rambo.
Yeah,
So, what do you prefer more?
Rocky.
Rocky and Rambo?
Oh, or Rambo
Put
and
like
Rocky.
together, Rocky and Rambo, or Indiana Jones and Star Wars for Harrison Ford.
Hey, Rocky and Rambo.
So it has to be together. You can't pick
Wait, what do
two
you
from
mean?
separate.
I don't
So,
know.
so do you like out of Sylvester Stallone's
Oh,
two main things, and then Harrison
Rocky,
Ford's two main things?
Rocky
So
and
do you prefer?
Rambo or Indiana Jones and Star Wars? What do I like better?
Yes, out of those two groups. So which one do you prefer? Sylvester Stallone's groups or Rocky's groups?
I like Sylvester. I mean Harrison Ford's group.
Harrison
Okay, I
Ford.
like I like Sylvester Stallone better than I like Harrison
Harrison
Ford.
Ford.
I love Harrison Ford. It cracks me up. But Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. Rambo is great. Rambo's iconic. It's very underrated.
Mm-hmm.
Rocky's underrated. I think not enough people have seen it. Then you have Star Wars and Indiana Jones. They're massive franchise. That's not fair, man. I'm sorry. That's not fair. I don't know. I'm leaning towards Indiana and Star Wars, but then remembering it's Sylvester Stallone, I jump right back to Rocky and Rambo. Indiana Jones over Rambo, Rocky over Star Wars, which probably shouldn't be it. This Star Wars is massive. You can't compare Star Wars to anything except Marvel. I feel like Marvel. You can't compare Star Wars to anything except Marvel. I feel like nowadays you really can't.
Okay. Refer it to the OT then.
OT or Rocky, and then Rambo.
Yeah, so OT and Indiana Jones.
It, dude. Shit.
And you can do all the Rockies and all the Rambos. Which one? If you had to watch, if you couldn't watch the other one, so if you picked Sylvester, you can only watch
Rambo
those.
and
You
Rocky.
could not watch. So if you pick Sylvester, you cannot watch Star Wars or Indiana Jones.
Shit, dude. Doesn't the
Ever
whole
again.
Star Wars or just the OT?
Just the OT.
So I cannot watch the OT. So I'm stuck with the
You cannot watch
prequels
the
and the
OT, and you
sequels.
cannot. Yeah, you cannot watch the OT and you cannot watch Indiana Jones.
Shit, dude. You've got me there. You've got me there.
Yes, I do.
Can we pick the
Very
Star
proud of
Wars
that.
sequels? Dude. I
If you
can't
want
be
to,
stuck.
if you
Star
really
Wars
want
isn't
to.
complete with the OT. But then Shit. Dude. What have you done? What have you
I'm proud of
done?
this.
I have
I'm
to
proud
do
of this.
this. I don't want this episode to hit an hour. It's 56 minutes after. Shit, dude. What did you do to me?
I genuinely thought of this myself too. Like, I didn't. This isn't stolen. This
Bro, I'm
isn't
just looking at
anything.
my Star Wars A New Hope poster right now. Freaking thinking. What did you do to me?
Broken.
Oh, no. Okay, let me just think of the best moments. I am your father.
Because I know you also love Indiana Jones, but
Vader.
the way you talk about Rocky.
Vader being redeemed, and then there's a Rocky 4 running up the hill in the snow, running through the street. Rocky 3, freaking Mickey and Rocky 1 and 2, and then there's Star Wars. You have little Ewoks running around, and two annoying droids, and a big hairy thing called Chewbacca. And some guy in a mask called Darth Vader. And you have some creepy old man who thinks he's the Emperor of the Galaxy. It's just a bit stupid.
Yeah,
You've got me hating on the OT. Shit, dude. But Rocky can be a bit stupid. Everything can be. Shit, dude. What did you do to me? What do you choose? You choose Star Wars and Indiana.
Yeah, no, I've never been that big into Rambo.
Alright, Joseph. The thing is, I choose Rocky, but okay. Okay. But like Indiana Jones and forget Indiana Jones and Rambo. They're the side things. They're the side things. Rocky or Star Wars. Saying Rocky is better than Star Wars is freaking delusional. But then again, Star Wars is Star Wars, but it's the OT. It's the OT. If the OT wasn't there, we would have nothing.
Yeah, it's specifically the OT.
And if Rocky wasn't there, we wouldn't have Rambo. You've got me thinking. I can't pick, dude. I have to wait. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna end up picking. I'm gonna go with Star Wars in Indiana. No, I'm not. I'm going with Rocky and Rambo. But the thing is, I don't.
God.
Oh, shit. Rambo. I don't like. Okay, out of them, Rambo so it goes Rocky, Star Wars, Indiana, Rambo.
Say again, Rocky, Star Wars, Indiana,
Rocky,
Rambo.
Star Wars, Indiana, Rambo. So that means it would be Star Wars, correct? But then Rocky's first, meaning it's got to jump over them all. But then Rambo's at the end, meaning it makes it in the middle, which makes Rocky in the middle.
Yep.
But Star Wars and Indiana Jones is already in the middle.
Yep.
Meaning it pushes Star Wars to the front. Okay, no. So if we have Rocky at the front, then we have Star Wars, then we have Indiana, then we have Rambo. That joins them into the middle, so that makes Rocky at the front and Indiana Jones at the end. So according to mathematics and science, it's Star Wars overall. It's Star Wars and Indiana Jones overall between Rocky and Rambo. It's Rocky over Star Wars. It's Indiana Jones over Rambo. But overall, the four of them, it's Star Wars and Indiana Jones. There you go, buddy. There you go. Okay, I hope I made it freaking difficult to understand because you got me stuck there, buddy. You got me stuck there.
And I'm glad. That was really enjoyable. Yeah. I'm so happy I made you do that.
Yeah. Currently 10:30 at night, and you just made me do that.
Should be right, man.
I got school tomorrow. Swag.
I got a date with my pillow.
Yeah, me too. I also got a date with my maths assignment draft that's due tomorrow.
Oh, I thought you were about to say math teacher.
No, bruv. He's a Greek guy who just walks out of class. Bro's funny as hell. Anyway, guys, we rambled on. We had a great time. Creed 3. We'll see. We'll see. Let us know if you're after it. But we're actually leaving now. Okay, yeah, we're going. We're out. Okay, bye, guys.
Got another question for you.
No. I'm ending it. Goodbye. I'm leaving. Joseph, I'm ending the call with you too. See you, buddy.
See you, buddy.